Well, he's going to give it another shot in this series, and we will have a blind Jax. Kiin will not go down in this series without at least playing one game of Jax.
Well, you only get one ultimate as Pays in this game, and there are a lot of ways to kill him. There's a lot of CC here into the Jax. We've seen Doran play this many a time. You just body slam the Jax away so he can't counter-strike you. You sit in the lane, you scale up, and now Gen G have a great 5v5 comp in the late game. KT are really going to need to get a tempo advantage. Kind of coming to success story for Supreme this season because he's been put at the helm as Hook goes into level 1.
Ignite put in onto Lens. He's going to have to flash, and he might just die in the 2v2 already in game number 4 as Daming desperate to trade back, but that's already a kill before 2 minutes.
And Pace gets his kill as Bdd.
A little play here in mid lane, but Bdd is under the turret.
All Gen G fence. You don't have to play aggressive in this lane. Your bot lane gets a kill at level 1.
Okay.
They're just hooking into a level 1. Pays is just calling this out, man. He's hyped.
And it makes sense as well, right? Like, in a short...
Look, the wave is pushing into Kiin. He's low. Doran's looking for aggressive trades. He's positioning aggressively. He is Gragas. Let's see if he can get out of this one. But the counter-strike is not flash. Looks to flash after, and it will be enough. Doran.
Dan Aiming could just sit down here and farm, and the Hens can make impacts, but now he can't. Bdd.
Frozen Tomb coming in as the CC chain is there, but Bdd.
Snowball. Their mid and late game picks have been amazing. As
Chovy on the road.
Chovy.
Doran low on mana, so maybe Kiin underestimating him here, but with Alessandra could lead to a lot more. He's got enough for the cask, and now he's under the turret. That's going to be a kill. Give it on over to Chovy.
A lot of impact with the lockdown that the rest of the team provides.
Yeah, and this is the play here. Kiin realizes, okay, this is sus, but he gets cast perfectly right into the turret. Nothing he can do. Does a bit of damage back and does get the stun off here, but Doran was always going to be safe. You start to wonder, is that all we need to know?
All right, here we go. First play from the TF. They get on in. They have the vision, and Peanut on the flash. One auto finally comes through.
We're still a ways away from that, but...
Oh, he's there again.
He's getting baited again. Chovy in position again to get a gank on the top lane.
And from Pace, from Chovy, from Doran.
A little play here. Doran just face checking in as the cast not going to hit anyone. He just flashes over the wall, though, and does get away for now. Here comes Cuz, and they're going to Destiny Gate underneath this one as they try to burst down the Gragas, and that they will. Here comes Chovy on the return, but he's up against 3, so he's just going to let that one go as Gen G, meanwhile, will take down Soul Point Ocean Drink.
So it's still a proactive play. It's successful. Can they get Chovy, though?
Oh, Chovy's trying to stop the TP. He's not going to be successful. Has to flash himself. Everfrost might get him to safety. Still has his ultimate.
Oh, look. Chovy is Lissandra.
Yeah.
Does have ult, so, I mean, with the rotation up, I think this is super greedy.
5 seconds.
Well, they definitely want to try to force the Frozen Tomb usage.
No,
I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
All right, well, they're going in, and now TP's coming in, and Cuz takes 3 turret shots, and he's immediately going to go down, and a shutdown is given to Chovy on Lissandra as if he needed any more gold. All they got to do is sit back and essentially not allow the Jax to get too far ahead, as here we go, this engage is questionable. Delight goes in, but maybe it's a bait all along. Chovy's got the angle as here comes Kiin. Frozen Tomb on him, and he is just, oh, he goes to the stopwatch. Can he live? The answer is no. As he is basically 100-0. Chovy gets into the back line. Down goes Lahens. As one by one, the dominoes fall on the KT roster coaster. Gen G are looking to stomp them here in their own jungle. Daming is pushed out, and Cuz maybe okay. Couple of kills for him, but that's going to be it for the team. He gets 2 kills, but everybody else goes down.
The force in this entire series, really seemingly, it's about the re-engage that you see. And Delight goes in here, and then questionable engage. He's CC'd, but he can dash back out. Teleport here is very questionable coming through from Kiin because he's putting himself in harm's way. He has to immediately disengage.
Go away.
Yeah, he has to get out of there, and he cannot. And so then now what do? You're a Varus comp.
And the key thing there to me is Chovy forcing the rest of KT back. Because Kiin is TPing in there with the assumption that they can 5v5, right? Which is a tough ask as is, but Pays at least was CC'd at the start of that fight. But with Chovy going in there with the Ring of Frost, like that's a fat Lissandra. You gotta respect that everyone backs off. And yes, they get out, but then they can just one by one kill Kiin.
They have full control of this game. Like, they are in such a good spot, but okay, trying to get on top of FaZe as can they 100-0 him? I think he's just gone as he does try to get some damage in on the aiming, but that's going to be a kill. Now on to aiming.
You don't know if there's going to be another opportunity here. Amazing pick, exactly what we've been talking about with this KT comp. It's Lahens that sets it all up, gets the CC chain together with the rest of his team. Very, very nicely done. No ability for FaZe to ever get out here. They make sure that aiming actually gets the kill. Huge shutdown to him as well.
Yeah, but like you say, if you're not going to capitalize on that, what do you capitalize on?
Ooh, nice angle here. Lahens still no flash. He's going to be going down immediately as underneath the turret, the rest of the team just has to back away from Lysandre once again. Now aiming, or rather BDD does not have his teleport.
I appreciate the decision making here from KT, but it's not going to be that very impactful. But what do? And you don't have enough map control to even do anything to get vision in your own jungle as a Nautilus here. Lahens is taken out. Aiming is basically 100-0, and that's the end of the fight. Gen.G.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably going to lose that inhibitor anyway. It's not like the Jax was going to help too much. And they got one TP comes in.
They got one TP moments ago. Now they've got a second one. So Chovy and Doran now down on TPs.
Ooh, nice little sidestep there from Doran. You can tell he's feeling pretty good about this game so far. He's on the chase. He's up 2 levels on Kiin with his Rod of Ages finished. He's having a grand old time pushing that Jax out of the side lane as immediately they get onto the back line. Aiming is down. And is that the pick that ends the series and sends Gen.G to the grand finals? I think it may just be as they are looking down the barrel of a second inhibitor going down.
And the more things change, the more they stay the same. Looking like it's T1 Gen.G on the menu again.
And there you go, Doran, he wants a little piece of the pie as well. And down they will go, tons of feathers pull through, and Gen.G will do it. They will take down the Nexus. They will take down KT in the 3-1. They stabilize their minds, and they get it done in the end. And they will be joining us in the LCK Grand Finals. And MSI as our second seed from Korea.
And like you say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And it will not be KT Rolster going to a finals. 5 years these fans waited for their moment. They were the favorites, albeit slightly going into this series, but Gen.G stayed calmer. And this is crazy to say for a team that has a rookie and a player who's never been to a finals before in the bottom lane. And both of those players played incredibly well. Chovy showed up today, and Gen.G will get their 3rd back-to-back finals. People forget.